Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura Marie Live channel. It's been quite a long time since I've posted a video. I promised a while ago that I would explain why, and unfortunately it's taken me this long to explain why because I needed some time I needed to process a lot of things. I needed to talk it out, and I needed some privacy. And I think to be honest with you, it's a lot of information. I know a lot of you have been messaging me and asking me what's going on. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, you know that I've been in and out of the hospital a lot lately. And you know, a lot of you have asked what's going on, and you know, I've said I'll explain it when I can. And to be honest, another reason why I haven't explained it is because I don't have all the answers. My doctors don't have all the answers. So I'm just going to tell you what we do know, explain it the best way I can, and explain where we go from here. Back in 2012, well, prior to 2012, I had been in and out of the hospital occasionally. I had multiple surgeries. They really didn't know what was going on. They just would handle the problem at the time. So, you know, knee surgeries, hysterectomy, just the full thing. I went through a period where I had a lot of chest pain. And everybody would kind of just diagnose the immediate problem, and then something else would occur, and then they'd jump to that. So there was never a definitive, complete whole diagnosis of what was going on or why all this stuff was happening so much. 2012 came, and I had actually planned to move out of Michigan and down to Texas, and was interviewing for a couple of different jobs and got a couple of different offers. And that's, I guess, when the chest stuff started to really affect me, and I didn't have a lot of answers. So taking on a specific job aside from what I already do with Laura Marie Live wasn't the right thing to do. So 2012, we kind of started the diagnosis journey, trying to figure out what was going on. I believe it was 2013 that I was diagnosed with a few different autoimmune disorders, the primary one being lupus. And it made a lot of sense. A lot of the, you know, problems going on in the chest and the abdomen and the joints and stuff as a kid and stuff growing up, all that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm saying stuff a lot. It all kind of made sense. It all, once they put the lupus on it, it kind of tied everything in together. But we started a couple of different treatments. You know, we started, I believe, with the steroids. I'm not sure exactly. It's honestly, so much has happened since then. Started with, I think, like the steroids, and then a couple of other things, and then worked our way all the way up to chemo, which is really good for people who have autoimmune disorders that aren't being helped by the other medications. So I did the chemo, and at that time, it was 2015, I had some family in Oklahoma who said, you know, at the time, you know, I didn't have a lot of family up in Michigan. I had you know, a lot of friends and whatnot, but like core or immediate family, I didn't really have anybody there to help. So my family in Oklahoma said, you know, why don't you come down here and we'll see what we can do to help. And so I moved in 2015 to Oklahoma, and it's gotten worse. Yeah, it's gotten worse. So I've had, let's see, I went into renal failure. I believe it was the spring of 2016. And, you know, praise God, with dialysis, I was able to get full kidney function back together. So hang on a second. What's the matter? Do you need attention from everybody here? You do? All right, come get attention. Come here. All right, you need attention? Okay, can you sit so mommy can finish this? Can you sit? Okay. So, where was I? Where I left off was I went into renal failure, no warning. I had had a surgery, a very minor surgery. A couple days later, I was still in the hospital, but I was up walking around, ready to go home, packed and ready. They did some blood work and found out that my kidneys were shot. No warning. The surgery had nothing to do with my kidneys. It was actually up here. And luckily, after a month in the hospital and on continuous dialysis, my kidneys came back. Never had another problem. And it's just continued from there. I have been in the hospital more than I can count. I've had probably over the last, I turned 33 a couple weeks ago, and I honestly don't know how many surgeries I've had. I would say it's close to about 75, and that's surgeries and procedures. I really don't know. I have no idea how many days or weeks or months I've spent in the hospital. I have no idea how many tests I've had. I have no clue how many doctors I've seen and how much medication I've been on. I've literally lost the count. It's not getting better, and it's getting worse. The current problem is that anytime my skin is broken, whether I step on something or a paper cut, I get a shot from the doctor, an IV placed, a blood draw, it gets infected. And I'm not talking about a little redness. I'm talking about an infection that's so deep and so bad that oral antibiotics don't work. I have to be admitted to the hospital. I have to be on IV antibiotics, and I have to have surgery. The surgeries are so scarring that I'm losing places where I don't have scars. I don't have an area of my body where I don't have a scar. I recently asked my doctor what the long-term plan was, and he said there isn't one. They don't have one. So my family and I have reached out to Mayo Clinic. We have spoken with somebody there and hoping to see if they have any answers as to what to do, if anything, if there is something to do. If there isn't, I have given this a lot of thought. I don't think I would want to do any more treatment. And before I go any further, let me make this very, very, very clear. I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting. It's not an easy decision, but it is my decision. Now, there's a lot of factors at play here. Even if Mayo Clinic doesn't have answers, I still have a lot to do. I still have stuff left. So, I want to speak directly to you if you're struggling. You. Yeah, you. Find a reason. Find a reason. If it's your dog, your cat, if it's a family member, if it's your kids, if it's me, if it's you want to see what happens on a show of yours, you want to see the results of a game, find a reason, just one, and make that your reason to hold on, even if it's just for that day. Every single person has a reason. Every single person. They just have to find it. I can't tell you your reason to survive, because nobody can tell me mine. I have to find that. So, let me be loud and clear. Very loud and clear. You are worth it. You are loved. You are valued. You are cherished. And you have to fight to survive. Surviving your own mind is the most difficult thing you will ever have to do. Surviving my mind was more difficult than surviving my body. And my body is killing me faster. So surviving my mind being more difficult than surviving something that's trying to kill me, my mind has been trying to kill me for years. It's killed relationships, friendships, family relationships. I've lost so many people because of how much my mind lied to me. You don't have to do that. You don't have to believe your illness. You don't have to believe your mind. And if you're struggling with figuring out if it's telling you the truth or lying to you, contact me. I'll let you know. So if you are struggling with depression, if you are struggling with thoughts of harming yourself, hurting yourself, or killing yourself, I guarantee it's the wrong decision. And, I'm not somebody who is just telling you that because I don't want you to kill yourself. Now, granted, I don't. But I've been there. And I would be lying to you if I said my mind still doesn't go there. Still does. Today. But over the years with counseling, with, my own education and talking, I've developed the tools to quiet those thoughts, to deal with them. There is help out there, and there is hope out there. And if you're not comfortable calling a, hotline, contact me. I have no problem talking to you. I have no problem, helping you find resources and helping you find your reason. So, where do we go from here? Let's say that Mayo Clinic doesn't have answers. I can keep fighting, and I will keep fighting. I can keep, getting cut up and butchered, as I like to say. But I'm going to make these last months, years, worth it. And I'm going to get everything out of it that I possibly can. And I want to invite you to join me on that. You, me, there's a reason we're here. And maybe my reason is to help you realize yours. I'm not anybody special. I've struggled a lot in life. I've been hurt and I've hurt others. But I've learned a lot. I've learned from my mistakes. And I don't want to waste any more time. So I'm inviting you to come with me on this journey. I don't exactly know what I'll film. I don't know the depth of letting you into the hospitals and that kind of thing. However, I do know that if it gives hope to somebody else, that it gives somebody else a little push, that it gives you a reminder that life is short and you only get one. This moment that you're watching this video right now, gone. You'll never get that. You'll never get this back. Ever. It's gone. So let's stop wasting time. What do you want to do with the precious gift of life? What do you want to do with it? And what's stopping you? For me, I just want to live a happy and as healthy as I can life. As I said, I turned 33 a few weeks ago. I spent a lot of time in the hospitals. I'm sure that part of it isn't over, but I'm done wasting time. So, let's go. Let's start this life, this journey, and let's travel down the road however long mine is. I don't know. But I know I was put here for a reason. So make my life worth it. If you are struggling with loving yourself, let me help. Let someone help. Now, seeing that I couldn't film outside today because it is 104 degrees or something like that, these bright lights are killing my head. So, I'm going to end this video. Hopefully, I will be able to post as much as possible. Hopefully, I will be able to bring you encouragement, love, hope, a little bit of laughter, and most of all, peace. Okay? Okay. Now, one more time. Last time I'm going to say it in this video. So listen closely. You are valued, you are cherished, and you are loved. Find your reason to survive today. Okay? I'll see you soon.